Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm coming at you with another pickup video. I have the Nikelab X Stone Island Sock Dart Mids in the black colorway. These shoes, they were announced a couple weeks ago. There wasn't that much hype on them. I mean, there was like a little bit of buzz on the internet. I saw them and I thought, oh, that's a pretty unique looking shoe. It's a sock dart. It's not a silhouette that you see all too often. Like, I don't really see anyone wearing sock darts. They're actually a pretty easy cop. I mean, if you knew what time they were dropping, where they were dropping, you could probably have gotten these without any issues. So I picked up a pair and they just came in a couple of days ago. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I honestly couldn't find any, like, not that many videos of this anywhere on YouTube. So let's get into it. Starting out with the upper. So this is a unique upper. Here, I'm gonna get the other pair where I have the strap opened. As you can see, the upper is made out of two different materials. So you have this top part, which is made out of this kind of like leather, and the inside of the leather is lined with this neoprene. So it's really comfortable and stretchy. And then you got the bottom part of the upper, which is kind of like the star of the show. It's this mesh material, and this mesh, you can actually like see through the mesh. I don't know if you can see, but you can literally see my fingers through this mesh. It's this mesh material that's coated with this kind of like shiny, tacky rubber all around, and it's got this like cool gradient kind of weathered pattern going down the middle. It gives it like this really awesome nautical weathered effect. I mean, I think that's what they were going for. That's kind of like what Stone Island's thing is, like the whole nautical weathered look. I think that it gives a shoe a really cool property, and actually gives it a lot of, well, they said it was supposed to give it a lot of weatherproofing, but I don't know. This entire top part is just mesh, so water is going to come right in. I don't know if that's actually supposed to do anything. So surrounding that mesh area, you got kind of like suede panels all around the side here, and these are really nice suede panels. And on the toe cap here, you got another rubber piece, giving you a little bit of extra protection from the elements. So moving on to the back of the shoe, this is a mid silhouette, so it's a lot higher than a regular sock dart. Actually, I don't even know if there's like before this there was a sock dart mid. I might be wrong, but I'd never heard of one before, so this might be a unique new silhouette, kind of like how Acronym and Nike did that Presto mid. Maybe we'll see some future sock dart mids after this, but this is a pretty sick kind of silhouette. I like it. There's a label on top with Nike and Stone Island branding, and on the inside it says Stone Island Research meets Nike Design. I don't know if you can see that right there. It's pretty sick. Nice touch. The back has this little extra panel of that leather / neoprene material to hug your ankle. There's a little pull tab here, and there's this kind of like unique, I don't know if this is a heel counter or not, but it's like plastic piece with this shiny square. It definitely adds a little bit of visual interest to the heel area, which otherwise would be really sparse. Alright, let's move down to the midsole. It doesn't say anywhere on any of the marketing material, but when I feel this, it kind of feels like Lunarlon, so I want to say this is Lunarlon, because it's nice, soft, and squishy. It's really comfortable when I wear it. Most interesting thing about this midsole is, well, the product photos don't really show it that well, but it's kind of a gray color, so there's a little bit of contrast between the upper and the midsole. The upper is black, the midsole is gray, and what's really hard to make out in all the promotional photos is this pattern that they have. If you look really closely, there's a rippling pattern going on this midsole, and it really, you can't notice, you don't really notice it from afar, but when you look at it from up close, it's it's pretty sick. It adds this kind of like extra layer of texture to the midsole, which otherwise could have been bland if it was one color. So I really dig it. Moving on to the outsole, it's pretty much a standard looking Nike free outsole with Nike free groove cutouts, which gives you a lot of flexibility and maneuverability when you're wearing this shoe. No complaints there. And it has these pretty nice defined groove patterns, so it'll give you a lot of traction as well, especially in the rain and inclement weather. So yeah, that's pretty nice. All right, so let's talk about the fit of the shoe. Essentially, what this is, it's a slip-on, right, with this kind of like rubber strap over your midfoot. So this rubber strap right here is well, I thought this would be more rigid from the pictures, but thankfully it's not. It's a rubbery material, so it has a little bit of give. It's actually kind of hard to put on and off, so it just rips right open like this, and it has these like little mushroom-looking things that go through the holes to fasten. And honestly, it takes me so long to get those in. I just leave them on the largest setting like this and slip my foot in like a slip-on. The only problem is that even on the largest setting, the strap kind of compresses my foot a little too much right here in the midfoot. I don't know if it's because these shoes are still new and I haven't broke them in yet, but I think it would have been a little better if this was a little less tight, maybe a little more wiggle room here. At least it definitely locks my foot down when I'm wearing it, and it gives me a really secure fit. One thing that I did have to address about this shoe was the sizing. So I'm a size 13 and I got this shoe, and it fit a little small, to be honest. Like, not super small, but like small enough to where if I was wearing this shoe all day, I would start to feel it in my toes type of small. So if you compare this shoe with a Ultra Boost, for example, right? This is a size 13 Ultra Boost. I'm gonna line it up so the heels kind of like start in the same place, right? And now bringing it up and see how much of a difference there is. This is like a good ½ inch smaller than the Ultra Boost, I want to say. I don't know, the sizing on this might have been incorrect because the sock liner that goes in this shoe, right? It's I'm assuming this is like a size 13 sock liner that Nike just kind of makes, and it's too big for this shoe. Like, when I put the sock liner, you can kind of see this how the sock liner has been curved, right? When I put the sock liner in, it doesn't fit all the way, so it kind of like lifts up like that from the bottom of the shoe, and you can kind of see the curvature of it like being lifted up all the time. I mean, when I put my foot in, like, it squishes out the sock liner, and the sock liner just kind of goes like this, so it feels pretty normal. But I think that maybe Nike made this shoe a little too small, and that's why the sock liner, the standard size 13 sock liner, doesn't fit into it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know if any of you guys watching have this same shoe and if you're experiencing the same issue. Also, I don't know if it's just the size, like size 13, that's having this issue, but yeah, overall it's like a really sick shoe, and I really like how it looks. And it's a bummer because the sizing is just too small. I mean, apart from that, I'm really in love with this shoe, but having a hard time wearing this because the way it fits. So yeah, in terms of overall comfort though, I'd say it is more comfortable than an NMD, but not as comfortable as an Ultra Boost, somewhere in between. I mean, the Lunar Lawn, or whatever it is, I think it's Lunar Lawn, it does a really good job. It's a lot of cushioning, and it's kind of like the OG of cushioning. Before Boost came along, Lunar Lawn was shit, so it's a comfortable shoe. I mean, all in all, great shoe overall. I love the execution, I love the concept, I love the overall look, and I like how it's different, and I like how like not that many people have it. It's not like when you go out and you see like everyone with their Ultra Boosts and everyone with their NMDs. You don't really see anyone with sock darts, much less Nikelab sock darts from Stone Island. So yeah, Nikelab I think did a good job, except for the sizing. Overall, I would say if you're picking this shoe up, maybe go one size bigger. I could probably fit into a size 14 and be totally comfortable in this model. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will roll some on-foot footage now. Thank you.